Hi guys, welcome to your card of the day for the 19th of November on a Thursday. I hope you're having an awesome day and I hope that your week has been kind to you. Okay, let's have a look and see what we have coming up, what energies are coming up for us for today. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Okay, so card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. So as per normal, take a moment, anchor in, ask your higher self the question that you need guidance around, or even if it's just general guidance. Maybe pause the video now and notice intuitively which card your psychic senses are called to. Card 1, card 2, card 3. Okay, what have we got here? So if you chose card number 1, you've got the 4 of Cups, Moon sitting in Cancer. Okay, so this is the card where it's almost like you're kind of focusing on what isn't going right in your life, and you're forgetting to focus on the good things. You're forgetting to focus on what's going right for you in your life. It's like when this card shows up for you in a reading, you're really being reminded to not only sit in the energy of gratitude, but to think about things in your life that you are truly grateful for having in your life. The cups represent our emotions. It's the way that we feel about situations. It's the way that we're feeling about, about our life or about a particular situation in our life. So around whatever you're feeling almost despondent about, or kind of a little bit like woe is me energy, just again, just remind yourself that it could always be worse, okay? It's about acknowledging the way that you're feeling. So it's not about disregarding your feelings. It's about not sitting in them for too long and, flipping the script and seeing how you can transmute that feeling, because it is just a feeling. It's a feeling that you have created, and it's around what, okay? So just come back into that feeling and sitting in gratitude. Card number 2, you've got the 5 of Cups. So Mars sitting in Scorpio in this energy. Interesting, we've got the 4 and then we follow it on with the 5. So this is the card of mourning in its essence. It really is a card of kind of focusing on, again, it's actually very similar to the 4 of Cups, but there's actually now a letting go and a mourning process. Whereas the 4 of Cups, the card before, we were kind of holding on to an idea of something. Now we're letting it go, and there's a mourning period that we have to follow by letting go of what hasn't been working for us. Okay, but notice how, she's really focused on the 3 cups that have fallen here, and she's not able to see the opportunities that are behind her. Okay, all she needs to do is turn her head or change her perspective, and she's able to see what's actually going really well for her in her life, as opposed to, what hasn't worked out for her. The good thing about this card is it's not a really heavy grieving process. It's not a really long, drawn out mourning. It's only a very brief mourning, and it can be, again, it's the cups. So it's around the way that you're feeling about a situation or a circumstance. Okay, so moving on from the 4, we're coming into the 5. There we go. And card number 3, 8 of Swords energy, Jupiter sitting in Gemini. So the reason that Jupiter sits in Gemini in this energy is because Jupiter is a planet of expansion. It's a planet of good luck, of good karma, of where your natural gifts are sitting. It's a benefic planet. It's huge. It focuses on really big issues. Gemini focuses on the nitty-gritty, day-to-day, mundane, particular things. So Gemini is always so flustered and has so many different, intellectual things on the go, that what it doesn't need is more expansion, okay? It needs contraction. So when we look at this card here, we can see that she is bound. She's bound by these 8 swords, okay? So she's bound by her limiting beliefs around the way that she thinks about a situation. This isn't an actual reality. It's just a thinking process that she's going through. These binds aren't tight. All she needs to do is lean back on this sword and free herself from her own limiting thoughts and her own limiting conceptualization around something. Okay, so if you've drawn card number 3, where is it in your life today that you're feeling trapped by a particular situation, by the way that you think about that situation. Because, I do say this a bit, and we're not our thoughts. Our thoughts aren't, we can change the way that we think about anything. So we're not bound by our thoughts, right? Our thoughts do create our reality. So it's so important to be mindful of the way that you're thinking about things. So this is why this card is kind of like a bit of a reminder to be very careful of your thoughts, because yes, they do create your own reality. But the thing is here that this isn't really an actual situation. It's the way that you think about it. So you're being guided to look at what's going on in your life today, look at where your energy is sitting today, and notice how you can transmute that and how you can come out of that energy. Actually, these are all really heavy cards, aren't they? These are all really kind of heavy cards. So 4 of Cups, okay, be grateful what you have. Make sure that when you sit in the energy of gratitude, you're able to see new opportunities that are coming into your life. 4 of Cups, we've let go from the previous card, what we weren't, what wasn't sitting in our emotional heart. We've let that go, so there's a brief period of mourning. Okay, you're being reminded to flip around, turn around, and, focus or have a look at what actually is going right in your life. And card number 3, limiting thoughts. Okay, what is going on in your day today where you feel like you're kind of trapped by a situation by the way that you think about it? Okay, so you can flip that, you can change that, and you can transmute that, and you can focus on what is going really well for you in your life at the moment. Okay, guys, so I'll see you back tonight at 5:30 WA time for Psychic Live Tarot, Spiritual Events Directory, my YouTube channel, Jessica Brown, The Energy Muse. Mwah. Have an awesome day. Bye.